Foster has been doing lately, Yogi, decided to take the football. And Keegan Jones with an explosive play to start this game. And with a flag down, Jones gets out near midfield. A couple flags come in.
During the return, holding. Number 33, return team. The 10-yard penalty is enforced from the spot of the foul.
So first down and 10 for UCLA from the 24-yard line. And it's TJ Harden who gets the carry. That's a big deal for UCLA. Battling the flu, got an IV. It's hot down there. We'll see how he wears over the course of the day in the last 3 weeks. So he is hot. Garbers, quick turn. He throws it to J. Michael Sturdivant, who runs into a sea of Bulldogs and gets pulled down by Jason Jacks. A couple of tight ends in the game on third down and short for UCLA. Love to throw it in these situations. And what they don't love is the penalties they've battled lately. And here comes another.
Ball start. Number 88, offense. 5-yard penalty remains third down.
So now it's third down at a long 7. Plenty of Bulldog fans in the building making noises. Garbers connects with Logan Loya for a first down. An offense that really spreads it around in the passing. Keegan Jones has come into the game now at running back for UCLA. He shifts out of the backfield of Garbers against a 4-man rush. Connects with Mobuki Makavau, and he's able to break the tackle of Jaden Davis for a first down. A pickup of 11 coming back to Southern California where he's from in Corona. Movement and another flag up front. It'll be the second false start of the opening drive.
False start. Number 72, offense. Remains first down.
First and 15. Garbers will pump and will pick up 4 yards. And who's running with him right there but Phoenix Jackson, keeping an eye on him all day from that Bulldog defense. Keegan Jones spins forward and gets stood up by Malachi Langley. He was the first man there, number 9 in white. Big day for him. Third down, penalty. Another false start.
I think that's going to be on Mahe, left tackle.
67, offense. 5-yard penalty remains third down.
It's heartbreaker to the Trojans last week. The guys know how much of an opportunity we let slip through our fingers. That's what Deshaun Foster said this week. Third down and 13. Pressure coming. Garber steps up and throws it into the ground. Incomplete. So a drive that started with some momentum is broken by penalty and aggressive defense from Phoenix Jackson. So Brody Richter is on to punt it away. A high kick to Jalen Moss, who's going to fair catch it at the 8-yard line. Quick throw from the quarterback, Mikey Keene, and able to get out of some traffic and get some positive yards is Jalen Moss. The flag comes in at the end of the play.
Tell you what, these things flying with the football.
Personal foul, face mask. Number 2, defense. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First and 10.
The field position, special teams, potentially such a big deal there as it always is. And they just gave away UCLA's defense. Great field position as Mikey Keene completes that out to Bryson Donaldson.
He's looking at the offensive skill players for him, and he needs to get the ball out fast.
Carson Schwetzinger comes up the middle on pressure, and of course he makes the tackle. Earlier this week on Monday, named one of the 5 finalists for the Butkus Award. Third down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Keene on the move and unable to bring it down. It would have been a first down. It was Raylan Sharp, and it's fourth down. KJ Wallace was there. Ray Lawrence, the freshman Australian, is back to punt for Fresno State to Logan Loya. Lawrence had not seen a football game until he punted at Michigan week 1. And that is a dying kick that Loya is able to go track down.
And they made some changes. That's when you saw the offense start to protect, get the ball out, the screen game. Even the run game showed up in the last few games.
Good field position for the Bruins after that 33-yard punt. Rhett's just happy for a little cloud cover down there. I did not expect in November for Rhett to walk up to me on the field pregame and say, man, it's hot. Garbers nearly throws an interception. Phoenix Jackson. Third down at 6.
Man-to-man.
Bruins. And Smatavau goes in motion. They pick up the pressure. Garbers throws to Matavau for the first down. Fresno State again without its top corner Cam Lockridge, not with the team due to personal reasons. Garbers throws it to Mokiawati Malala, and he can't believe it. I don't think anybody can believe it. I tell you right now, watching college football all year long, Logan Loya and Mokiawati Malala feel like two of the most reliable receivers in the country as Garbers throws that into traffic, and the strong hands of Mokiawati Malala make up for the mistake. Garbers, plenty of time with touch, and there is the tight end Matavau. The ball comes out late. He was down inside the 10, but the ball comes back to the fumble spot after it goes out of bounds. Garbers hands it off inside into the defense. Corey Foreman there on the tackle on TJ Harden. Here comes pressure. It's picked up. Garbers had to get it out early, and neither receiver in the area, Gilmer or Pierre, was ready. Garbers gets it out, and it's behind Harden, incomplete.
That's another one. I mean, Garbers looks like he thinks Harden's going to run the flat route. He turns it off. They're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
This is a drive that started with very good field position. Did not have a penalty on this one. Mateen Magani on for a 23-yard attempt. Break this year, especially inside of 50. He puts it through first points of the game. I mean, you see there, Eric Kendricks grew up in Fresno, 2 blocks away from the Fresno State campus where he took his high school action. There's a great play on special teams, and Schlesinger in on the celebration.
So dynamic. He's so impressive. I just love the path. Nothing was handed to him. He's done it the hard way, and he's thriving right now for his defense.
Mikey Keene kept it and gets a couple of yards. Schlesinger, the first man there.
I mean, he's got such a great feel for the game, which I think all of the coaches, Ethan Garbers, a good buddy of his on this team, have all talked about with him, that football IQ and in instincts when he's out there on the field.
There's Keene with a quick throw over the middle, complete. Schlesinger there for the tackle. It'll be third down and short. Elijah Gilliam spins, but can't get to the line again. He's going to be short. He thought special teams would play a big factor today. Historically, one of the best. I mean, you go back into the 90s, and they've kept it rolling. 35-16 since 2021. Jeff Tedford, Tim Skipper coached him in the bowl game last year, then took over as interim head coach before this season. As Keegan Jones gets the first carry of this drive.
Does your team have hope? Do they believe they can go win with this guy? And everybody we've talked to, it's not even a question. Do they think that Tim Skipper can lead this program? And not surprised by that, huh, Red?
There's a third down for Garbers, and he completes it right at the stick. This is going to be close. It's a first down for Quasi Gilmer. Took a big hit from Jade Davis. Tim's dad, his brother Kelly, was Deshaun Foster's coach at UCLA. So 2 Skippers have coached Deshaun Foster. That is tipped and nearly intercepted. Julian Neal almost picked it off. It was off the hands of J. Michael Sturdivant. Second down. Garbers, heat on him right away. By design, he gets it out quickly to TJ Harden, who picks up a couple yards, and it'll be third down and about 6.
What a dream for us in this first quarter.
UCLA ran 3 times as many plays as Fresno State did in that first quarter. So we start the second quarter with TJ Harden still in the game. At running back, and Garbers getting it down to him. Harden slips away from the first man, but the pursuit is able to get there. Zillion Hamilton cleaned it up. Richter and send it away. And another good one. That sends Moss back inside the 10. He wants to return. Breaks it. And can't get away from the third. Ball came out. UCLA says they have it. On the extra effort, a turnover for Fresno State. Garbers steps up to the end zone, through traffic, incomplete. Dean Clark was bearing down on it. Keegan Jones spins away from one. Garbers out there blocking for him. He never gets the chance to use the block. Devo Bridges and Julian Neal there. Neal's a little slow there. He's going to go down to a knee after that physical stop. Both players after the injury is able to walk off. 3rd down and 10 for UCLA. Pressure coming. Phoenix Jackson swings Garbers down for the sack. A loss of 10 yards. Second field goal attempt of the day for Mateen Pagani. A 40-yard try. And he's got it. So a turnover on the punt return gave UCLA great starting field position. Jalen Moss with the return. And he gets out near the 25-yard line. UCLA's defensive coordinator is a nominee for the Royals Award. That was just announced. As Mikey Keene throws complete. No. Yes. They do rule this a catch. Despite Yogi's signal, Jalen Moss made the play. There is a screen to the wide receiver, and it is blown up. And Jalen Woods, who drops into coverage. And there is Delana for a first down. Keene gets it out quick. And that's broken up and incomplete. KJ Wallace was there. This is the 8th different starting offensive line combination for Fresno State this year. That's the 2nd most in the country, as you might imagine. That comes after the freshman Bryson Donaldson, who sprints up the sideline, make this 3rd down and manageable.
Nothing going in the run game thus far.
Donaldson is beside Keene. He was the Mountain West Freshman of the Week for that 140-yard performance on the ground against Colorado State at home. Keene up the seam, and there was some contact. No flag. KJ Wallace on the back of Tim Greer. It's incomplete. Clay Lawrence has been under his punting average so far today, and that gets blocked by Schlesinger. And it is going to come to the Bruins at about the 45. Look at this guy.
He does everything. They call him Captain America for good reason.
The ruling on the field is that the punt did not cross the line of scrimmage. As a result, the offense is entitled to advance the ball. During the play, personal foul, face mask, receiving team. 15-yard penalty is assessed from the end of the return. 1st and 10, Fresno.
Let's bring in Mike Pereira, our rules analyst here across LA. Mike, how about that?
I mean, it's one I haven't seen in a while, but he's absolutely correct. If the block punt, you ignore the touching by the defense. If it doesn't cross the line of scrimmage, the kicking team can recover and advance. He waited a second and then took off, but then the face mask gives him a first down.
Wow. Okay, Mike, thank you. So second life for Fresno State's offense after a situation that Mike Pereira said he's never seen before. And Mikey Keene gets sacked, a loss of 3. Kane Medrano there. Look at the Fresno State offense take advantage. The defense has stepped up in a couple of big spots today. That gets out quick out of the hands of Mikey Keene. Still on his feet, Richie Anderson. And he gets down the sideline for a pickup of 15 yards.
Anderson, nice play on the sideline.
Fresno State looking for a reason to go to tempo. That's out of bounds, incomplete. Joshua Wood's been a major running threat for them. Mikey Keene comes off. is going to flip it. Little end around to Magdalena. And Delena's got some space. Hand blockers. He spins down inside the 10-yard line. And the Bulldogs got a little juice now. Wood keeping it. Now a little jump throw to the end zone. Magdalena got caught up on the sideline there. Second down and goal. Quick throw to the outside to Jalen Moss, and he's tied up and brought down. KJ Wallace all over. Wide side of the field. There was so much field to the bottom of the screen. King looking up the seam. End zone caught. Raylan Sharp. Fresno State touchdown, and there it is.
We might have a lead here.
Dylan Lynch, pardon me, with the point after.
Praise there.
After the Fresno State touchdown, Keegan Jones goes airborne and gets flipped up and brought down by this aggressive defense. Julian Neal there on the stop. Pressure there right in the face. Phoenix Jackson's been everywhere. And this is, I'd say, as disconnected as this offense has looked in a long time. You wonder any letdown. You know, you play your rivalry game against SC last week. Garbers. And there he delivers to Mokiawa Timalala. And just like that, a first down out to midfield. Keegan Jones, the toss. And he can't get away from Zillian Hamilton, who's been flying all over the field on the Rose Bowl here today. Second sack of the day for Fresno State. That was Dean Clark breaking free. Anthony Frias has come into the game on that running back depth chart. No Jalen Berger again today for UCLA. They set up the tight end screen to Maliki Matavao, and he gets knocked back as he crosses midfield. Well, this is going to be about 8 yards shy of the line to gain. Pick up a 12. The man that just went in motion there was Carson Swesser. So the Butkus Award finalist racing down. And Richter bobbled it, able to get it back, and then kicks it to the moon through the end zone. And so a touchback. Out of the pistol, Fresno State able to get a good chunk from Bryce Donaldson of 6 yards on first down.
Holding, number 95, defense. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First and 10.
That one was on Sidveni Havili Kafusi. Medrano coming on pressure, and Keane able to get it away out of the pocket past the line of scrimmage. He's covering Magdalena, top receiver right now. Schlesinger is able to knock that away. Part of the reason this season the positive things are happening is because they found a way to get Carson Schlesinger on the field on defense before their third game of the year. It's amazing. He was just a special teams guy. Now he comes on pressure. And he gets the key. Give that man the trophy.
I mean, hand it to him, man. The All-American candidate, former walk-on turned Butkus finalist.
It's amazing that he's not one of the finalists for the Burlsworth. He was a semifinalist. That goes out to the best walk-on player.
Amazing. How about, like, as a former walk-on, I'm like, how are you not representing the entire team? He's too good? Oh, he's too good. Tell that to Baker Mayfield, who won the award too, man. I mean, jeez. He should be up for every defensive award notable.
That knocked away. Nice hit by Langley to knock it out of the hands of Matavao. And he wears a GPS in practice. All the NFL teams will probably see something they like when they get a look at that. There is the tight end, Jack Peterson, with the catch, his 12th of the year, pickup of 13 yards. So under 2 minutes now to go in the first half, and that's too high for J. Michael Sturtevant.
Here comes pressure again from that side.
Garbers gets it out quick. And that's Anthony Frias with his first catch in 2 months, his first touch since late September.
When they could dictate to the offense where they want them to throw the ball.
It's third down. Garbers goes down. Jacob Holmes with the sack. Devo Bridges, you mentioned him 2 snaps ago. He forced Garbers to step up. And there's a timeout taken as those two celebrate. Brody Richter to punt it away. And again, Fresno State gets the ball first in the second half. Moss sent back and takes it at the 10. So Fresno State takes over, bringing pressure off the edge, and Kirkwood can't make the tackle. And now into space, the freshman Bryson Donaldson, and he goes out of bounds.
And here comes 2-minute offense.
26 yards on the run. Keene, and unable to hold on. He turned his head. Bryson Donaldson knew he was going to take a pop from Joseph Vaughn. 3-man rush. Magdalena to the sideline and steps out across the 40, and Fresno State will have a 3rd and 3 coming up. And 4-man pressure. Keene gets it out quickly. There's Donaldson. He gets the first down out to the 45. The clock stops for a moment while they reset the chain.
That's impressive from Mikey Keene, knowing the situation, knowing the yardage, checking the ball down. Somewhere Jeff Tedford's smiling in this 2-minute drill.
Keene gets it out again. Donaldson's got it. Flag comes down as Donaldson breaks across midfield. Another first down, the result of the play. We'll check on the penalty.
Holding. Defense. Number 3. Penalties declined. Result of the play. 1st and 10.
Keene, and his running back wasn't looking. Jonathan Arsenault. Clock stops at 31. Keene, long throw to the sideline. Gilliam pulled down. That's a big tackle by Kalen Moore. Fresno State has to use the timeout here with 23 seconds. They're near field goal. Keene gets it out to the back. Donaldson again, and he's able to ride out of bounds with Schlesinger on his back to stop the clock. Keene picks up the first down to Raylan Sharp.
Okay, so I'm getting up and I'm potentially spiking it right here. You got to hurry up.
This will be a 48-yard attempt. Fresno State has its holder, Nick Verdugo, 8 yards behind the line, not the traditional 7. You can see the flags. There is no win. Lynch. He had the leg and he got it through. And a great drive for Fresno State. They got the ball at the 10-yard line, had their timeout. Tim Skipper worked it perfectly, and the Bulldogs come away with points. Fresno State, who scored a touchdown and then got a field goal right before halftime, is going to start the second half with the ball, and Jalen Moss doesn't have much going.
A couple times players weren't on the same page, so how do they reset, and how does Fresno State continue to attack?
With Keene patiently gets it back to Sharp, who we just saw catch that touchdown in the first half. 7 penalties for UCLA. We just had the first for Fresno State. Ineligible man downfield on that last play.
A good note on Oladejo and company. A week ago, remember the game here, USC's roster was battling the flu. Sounds like a few players for UCLA and navigating that this week and today.
Keene lofts it, and it's knocked away. Jalen Moore all over it, the transfer from Cal. Well, they really like the way this guy played. Magdalena nearly had a big collision with Jalen Woods. Fresno State just 3 of 8 on 3rd down today. Keene sets up the inside screen, and Moss is able to get away from Oladejo. Very close, but ooh. Guy holding the big orange stick that you got to look at. You knew that. Loya fair catches it back at the 45-yard line. second game in a row that UCLA didn't score a touchdown in the first half. Held to 3 points last week against USC, a game they eventually led. We were talking about the flu. TJ Harden battling that this week, but he's been active today for UCLA. That's a pickup of 7 yards. It's his third carry today. Garbers gets it out. Quick first down. Quasi Gilmer up to the 40-yard line. This at its best is a three-headed running back machine for UCLA. We've seen it at its peak here to be really productive. Garbers, time to step up. And he's down inside the 10.
You got to give an assist to Michael Sturdivant.
Has come into the game. He'll give it to Hart. Harden with the first Bruins touchdown of the day. Fresno State back out after the UCLA touchdown. Bryce Donaldson gets about 4 yards. Jeff Tedford then going to come back, be the head coach this year. Just before fall camp, they decide he's unable to do so. And so that's when he's going to third down here for his pupils. Facing off, and Fresno State offense wins that battle with Matt Delana.
I got a feeling Pat probably drew that one up because he was tutored by the legend Coach Tedford.
He gets it out quickly to Donaldson. Medrano can't make the tackle, and Oladejo forces him out of bounds.
Holding, offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down.
Checks it down on first down. Carson Schlesinger with 7 first half tackles is there to make that tackle and bring up a third down and long. UCLA just brings 3. Keene gets it down to the tight end Tarwater. He's able to get away from 1, but cannot get the first down. He's going to be about 4 yards short. That was a pickup of 10. Logan Royal back deep to receive this from Clay Lawrence. His best punt of the day. And Royal's going to come up and take it at the 20. Garbers pulls it back. Quasi Gilmer. And Gilmer's still on his feet, and he finally gets spun down. Forward progress gives him a first down. Really like the young freshman who's been an instant impact contributor as a receiver. First carry of the day for Anthony Frias. Eight yards for him. He had a catch earlier. Give it to him again, and Frias churns forward for the first down. Sean Foster called Jim Skipper, Tim Skipper's father. He's like a godfather or a stepfather to me. Here's Garbers who pulls it down. Now he's going to slide. And he started his slide near midfield. So he ended up like around the 46, but they're going to bring it back to the 49, pick up a 1. First down, creative play from Eric Bieniemy, and Anthony Frias makes it happen to move the chains. Pick up 6. It was funny, he said his brother Kelly was telling him, well, we got a running back here at UCLA. Wait till you see this guy. Garbers, and there is Gilmer down inside the 12.
Yeah, guys, looking at the indicators in that match zone, those linebackers are something that Ethan Garbers has been watching for, and they don't declare initially that it's man coverage. He's got a better idea of what to expect.
Yeah, spot on, man. For Ethan Garbers, he'll do it here again. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, He's going to look at the front. He'll check out the safeties. He's really going to key on the 2 linebackers. These guys right here, he's going to say, all right, where are their eyes? How are they located? Are they in man-to-man? Are they bringing pressure? And then make a decision post-snap.
This has been the drive for Anthony Frias.
Tell you what, this is a drive for this offensive line, too, guy.
On 3rd down and short. Frias. He's going to be close. I think he's going to be just shy, Yogi. 4th and inches for UCLA. Garbers to throw. Takes the fullback. He drops it. Unbelievable. Everything was right until the end. There's Donaldson running behind the line of scrimmage. Not just a cross there, but still not much there. UCLA's defense all over that. 3rd down and 5. And he connects to James. His first catch of the day. Fresno State converts and flips the field as James gets to UCLA territory.
Something you can only do.
3rd quarter on a beautiful day in Pasadena.
Well, they've done a version of this throughout this season. A little creativity with the offensive line.
Magdalena in motion. He'll take it. And he's able to get around the edge, but not much there. That was Toronto's finger getting into the side of the helmet. He fakes the quick throw. Now under pressure. Torilla was the man that flushed him, and he throws that away. Does that get back to the line of scrimmage? The flag is down.
They were going to get a hold as well. I mean, they just came in waves. It was Toia. It was Devin Apue.
There's no foul for intentional grounding because there's a receiver in the area. However, holding offense number 26, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 2nd down.
Keene pumps. Now throws the other way. Donaldson. And right there is Madrano and Schlesinger. Pick up a 6 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 12. Another audible. Toya got a good jump up the middle. Pushing Keene back. Keene gets it to Delana. And Schlesinger won't let it go. Jay Toia, slow motion, blowing that play up. I think about what he told us this week as Lawrence is on the punt, and Logan Loya will fair catch it.
This needs to be a long drive for the Bruins.
105 yards from Monteval are the best numbers for him of his career, 105. Garbers together. So their starting field position of the day for UCLA. Quick throw, and coming back to it is Gilmer. That's his 5th catch today. And 2nd and 7. Whistles. UCLA had really stopped the penalties.
False start, offense, number 64, 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
Pressure picked up the middle. Monteval 6 catch today. Spins away from a tackler and made something out of it. Looked like it wouldn't be a lot there. This is now 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Bruins to pick up a 9. And Deshaun Foster, you asked him the same question, and he knew what Garbers said. He knew that Montavao was the answer, and that ball is knocked away. It would have been short of the line to gain on 3rd down. He was not going to get to the 1st down there, and that was 4th and 3. There's a world where they go 6 minutes, score, make it a 2-score game on that drive. But the penalty bites them at the worst possible time. Jalen Moss lets that go, and it checks up and goes into the end zone for a touchback. Fresno State takes over on the 20 with a handoff to Bryce Donaldson, who meets Carson Schlesinger. But UCLA has lost 4 straight to Fresno State, including a couple years ago with a dramatic finish. And maybe we're heading towards another here today. Schlesinger comes up the middle on pressure. Keene gets it away, and it's incomplete. That's Raylan Sharp, the intended receiver, and Brian Addison right there. Fresno State has struggled on 3rd down, but you saw the number there. Keene has thrown 37 times in this game, just 5 of 13 on 3rd down for the Dogs. 3-man pressure. Keene gets it out. Elijah Gillis. He's got a long way to go, and the Bruins won't quite let him get there. It's going to be 4th down and 2. He told us how far the 4th down was would impact the decision more than where on the field it is. Nothing fake here, as Clay Lawrence sends Loya back. And Loya's got nowhere to go. Good coverage from Fresno State. UCLA can't connect on 1st down there after taking over on the punt. Had fun last night. Yogi handing out the team gifts to Christian and John, who working so hard on all the graphics you see, along with Josh. The graphics right there on the score bug. You can jump in. I'm not going to get to everybody right now.
Well, it's been a beautiful year. First one for us here in the Big Ten.
Yep.
And the best part's been the people. And that's the crew. That's the people that work so hard. Show up here way earlier than we do.
Garbers gets it down to Frias, and he's able to fight for the 1st down. JB and Alex Bippus, our technical director, our AD. Here's Garbers on the move. Garbers, he does this thing where he looks like he may try to avoid a hit and then finds a hit. He's had the 2 longest runs of the year, Garbers has, for UCLA. He gets it out quickly. They find a way to get it to that's Titus Mokiala-Timalala. That's his 3rd catch today. Gets him in the grass out of his helmet. Go to the sideline.
Work the clock. And for Fresno State, they're saying punch the ball out. We need a turnover.
Garbers steps up. And out of the reach of Loya.
That's the one time that matchup zone this half really went the way of Fresno State. Again, it's so hard at the snap for Deshaun Foster's team. You're thinking it looks like man-to-man, but as they pass things off, you have to anticipate for Ethan Garbers where the zones are. So where do your eyes go? Your eyes have to go in front to the zone versus on the wide receivers running the route like they traditionally would be if it was man-to-man coverage.
2nd down and 10 coming up for the Bruins. Trying to break a 4-game losing streak to Fresno State. They'll go back to Frias, who's carried a big load today, maybe a little unexpected. And he's got 4 yards. Eric Bieniemy trying to work without Jalen Berger. TJ Harden battling with the flu a little bit. Offensive coordinator for UCLA. They have found a rhythm after early, Yogi. They really struggled to find it.
Yeah, I think they were just, as you watch the games early on in the season, they were just a hair away. And I love the element of being in a hunt, right? Ethan Garbers gets the play call from Coach Bieniemy.
Fresno State brings it. Garbers steps up, throws too high for Mokiawati Malala. A flag comes in with Garbers laying face down in midfield. It's a 4th and 6 coming up, and Garbers able to get up, which is great to see. And we'll check on this penalty. Fresno State has had drives extended because of Bruin penalties today.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 8, defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous stop. 1st and 10.
Fresno State wishes that you could help them with that today. Appreciate that, Mike. They didn't get the call there. There's a fresh set of down for Frias, who slips down. So that was going to be 4th and 6. And instead it's 1st down for UCLA.
Yeah, and I'm with Mike on that one. I think it's so hard to stop when you're moving like that. The quarterback's climbing the pocket, but regardless, here we are, and the clock continues to go. So now if you're Tim Skipper, you're managing the clock, where you are on the field, how many timeouts that you have. They have all 3. Same deal on the other sideline for Deshaun Foster and company. You want to work the clock, milk the clock, but still give yourself the ability to adjust at the line of scrimmage if need be.
And they are using all of this clock. Garbers. Monteval, the tight end. And there's Nomura. And it's now 3rd down.
Monteval is just so strong. I mean, he's just running right through that contact. On the fake toss rollout from Garbers. So here we go. 3rd down, what do you call it? I'm running the football here. If I'm Deshaun Foster at the enemy, you want to be aggressive, but you understand where you are, how your defense has played. Try to force Fresno State to get the ball back.
And Fresno State, and they're not going to love this, just had to take their first timeout. Bulldogs looking for a stop. Anthony Frias. It's Garbers keeping it behind Monteval. And Garbers with the first down.
Love the play call. Love the play call. You see the toughness.
Leo Kemp, the fullback, has come into the game. Here's Frias. And he gets stood up in the hole and knocked back. Dean Clark was right there.
That's a huge tackle for a bunch of reasons. For one, you look at the clock right now, 2:36. As that goes tick, 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 and look at the play clock. So you say he's going to have to run a play, and then Fresno State's going to get the 2-minute timeout. If it was different, guy, and that play took a little bit longer, if I was Fresno State, I probably would have used the timeout right there. If I knew UCLA could wind it all the way down without running a snap.
UCLA just 1 touchdown in 4 red zone drives so far today. Back to the ground. Frias. He gets tackled down to 10. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. And as UCLA steps up here, under 2 minutes before this 3rd down and 5.
I think they're going to throw it here, guy.
Garbers wants to on the move, and Gilmer's got a first down. Down to the 4-yard line. The clock stops at 1:54. Gilmer's had a good day today. 6 catches, 54 yards. Mokiawati Malala goes in motion. Here's Frias into a pile. I have to say as well that Fresno State's going to take a timeout.
Anybody, anytime, anywhere. Well, right here, you need a big-time stop. Trying to force UCLA into a 3rd down and eventual field goal.
Anthony Frias the back. And he gets stood up down at the 3-yard line, and it's now 3rd and goal. And Tim Skipper is going to use his last timeout before a big 3rd and goal.
I'd imagine Deshaun Foster said, let's make sure in the zone read game, it is going through him.
Anthony Frias the back. Garbers looking. Garbers lost it into traffic, and Sturdivant caught it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Ethan Garbers, you knew it was going to go through him. They go deep play action for a score and a likely win.
Got on to make it a 10-point lead. We talked about the ability of the Bruins to put together a big run. Now Fresno State has no timeouts left. Miracle time for Fresno State as they get it to Richie Anderson, his second catch today.
See if Jay Toia continues to have an impact, as Fresno State's going to have to move the ball.
Vavao, the center, is their most experienced player on offense. He's a captain. That's a big deal.
UCLA's not going to play tremendous off coverage. You remember that game in 2021.
41st pass of the day for Keene is caught by Sharp. Under a minute. Keene, sideline, and
at the top of the screen, standing up.
Keene. There's Magdalena. First down. Delaney down at 25. Ball came out, but he got it back.
They're going to try to get the field goal right here to give themselves time on an onside kick.
Which they got an onside kick last year. They were able to recover and come back and win a game. This is 42 yards from Dylan Lynch. He made a long field goal before halftime, and he makes this. So it's a one-score game, and the onside kick coming up. And Lynch kicks it over Roya's head and out of bounds. It's a penalty for a kick out of bounds, but the important part is UCLA gets the ball.
What a season. You know, we spent some time with them earlier this week. We said, hey, what did you learn about this year? And without flinching, he goes, we can play in this conference.
UCLA snaps a 4-game losing streak to Fresno State and finishes the season with a win.